Raving Evangelist, unedited. Yo, I'm going to talk about another teacher today that I used to listen to and still do listen to, Mike Winger. But let me tell you what he says, how you know that you're saved, or how you test if somebody's saved. He's got 4 different categories. I'm going to get into this later in the video. Only got 3 minutes. But yesterday he put out a video, and one of the questions is like a deep question. You know, apparently people are struggling in the church, and how can they have assurance, or it was like, know that they're saved, or know that they can't lose salvation. I can't remember the exact question, but right away I got in the comments and I was telling them, stop telling people to faith without works is dead, throwing all these scriptures at them and putting fear in their hearts, making them think that they can lose their salvation by what they're doing or not doing. And if they don't have works, they're not saved. And if, again, all the verses that they throw at you, if you're not loving God, if you're not loving people, if you're not persevering, if you're not following, if you're not keeping the commands, if you're not, stop using the verses to throw them at people as legalism to try and prove that they're saved or not saved. And you guys got 27 different categories of people. He's got 4 different categories. Mike Winger now I'm talking about. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I used to listen to all these guys, the MacArthurs, the Ray Comforts, the Mike Wingers, the Ruslans, the Isaiah Saldivar. I was hung up on all of this false doctrine, guys. All of it. I was in a nightmare, you know? And this was like 10 years ago. So just started gradually coming out of it, you know, probably in the last 7 years, you know, or it's been a journey, let me tell you, but I'm not caught up in it anymore. And Mike Winger, this is what he says. You got 4 different groups of people. You got people who, you know, they're saved. You just know, right? By all the stuff they're doing, apparently. He's like, you just know these people are saved. I believe he even lists off a couple of things. And then he's like, these people just don't believe in God, and you know they're not saved. And then he's like, these people claim to know God, and they believe in God, but they're living and doing in this, and they're not maybe living as righteous as these people, and you can't really tell. Then he's got another group of people that was like, he's got 4 different groups of people, and these people down here, he's like, these guys are in a fuzzy zone. It's like, no, there's believers and unbelievers. There's people who are saved because of belief and faith alone, and they understand that that's how you get born again and saved. And then there's people who aren't saved, who don't understand that you need to be born again and saved off simple faith and belief in what Jesus did, and that alone, because there's no works that cut it. So it's not about who's living more righteous and who's in what zone and who's in what fuzzy zone. These guys all have false gospels and false doctrines and false beliefs, and that's why people in their churches are like, yo, how can we know that we're saved and born again? And they can't reassure them. They can't tell them, 1 John 5:13, these things are written unto you who believe on the name of the Son of God, so that you may know that you have eternal life. No, they have to throw scriptures at them legalistically and say, if you're not living as righteous as us, you're not in the clear zone. Yo, you guys are crazy, and it's all about faith and belief. Sorry, Mike, I love you, but you need to hear the truth. Believe to be saved, and that's it.